Everything on your screen right now used to take several different AI tools. Now it's all one platform and I've been using it every single day for the past year. The platform behind all of that is ChatLLM. Now, some of you might remember the video I did on it about a year ago. Over 100 of you bought it through my affiliate link, so I figured I owed you a proper update. You see, AI tools change fast and not always for the better. So, in a world where AI tools come and go, this one never went. Let me show you what it does that others couldn't. The interface itself hasn't changed, and that's a good thing. It looks and feels like any other chatbot. Menu on the left, conversation area on the right, settings on the top right. Clean and simple. What makes ChatLLM unique is that within any conversation you can switch models depending on what you need. For example, I can switch to Perplexity Pro, which is awesome for research, and have it look up information related to specific news that I want to write a post for on my social media. And there it is, a post with a bunch of sources. But a good post requires an image to accompany it. I'll switch to ReadLLM, which automatically picks the best tool for the task, and ask it to create an image. See, it switched to ChatGPT Images 1.5, and it's doing the process. And there you have it. Of course, if something looks a bit off, you can ask for changes. What I like is that you can have another model, like Nano Banana or Grok, apply the change. Just type what you don't like and request an updated version. I apply the same workflow when I want the AI to build infographics for my training audiences. I generate the initial version and ask for refinements based on the style sheet I upload to keep things consistent. And since details matter, I can highlight the exact section or sections of the image and ask for updates. So far, so good. A solid chat tool with great models. But here's where it starts to shift. Where I always start is the project section. Here is where my work lives. Every time a new client comes in, I create a project for them. Think of projects as organized pages. All your conversations around a specific topic or client live in one place. But what makes them powerful is that each project can follow its own custom instructions. I tell it who my client is, what they want, all about them. Besides instructions, I can upload documents for the AI to use as a reference, and most impressively, assign specific skills to it. Basically, teaching the AI how to handle specific tasks the way I want them to be done. But more on skills later in the video. Take this YouTube videos project I set up for the channel. First, I've written detailed instructions to avoid getting those generic AI responses we all hate. Who I am, who I'm talking to, what kind of ideas actually work for my channel, etc. I've also created several skills to help me, such as title and hook generators, as well as a thumbnail advice assistant. I've also uploaded files that give the AI some extra context just for good measure. Now, when I ask it to evaluate a script or give me thumbnail suggestions, for example, the responses are actually tailored to my style. Keep in mind that for important tasks, I prefer switching to agent mode instead of the traditional chat. And this brings us to the next stage, AI agents. What's new since my last video is AI agents, and these work inside your projects as well. Let me show you. In a new conversation inside the YouTube folder, I'll switch to agent mode. Then I'll set the effort level to auto, which picks the best model based on performance cost and speed. So I'll explain that I'm stuck on video ideas and I want to browse my channel and other channels in my niche, and come back with a list of AI video ideas, and also throw me some questions to better understand what I need. See, it already reviewed my channel and now is searching online for additional information. And after a while, it comes back with suggestions and clarification questions. So, if I reply to those, I'll then go again and update. And here you go, a solid group of ideas. Not bad at all. Now, as I told you earlier, just like Claude, ChatLLM has a skills feature. Skills give AI agents specialized knowledge in a specific area. There are some pre-built ones, but you can build your own by simply describing what you want to achieve to the AI, and it will take care of the details. I've built several over time. For instance, aside from the ones that I use for YouTube work you just saw, I've also built one to help me craft social media posts. I just explain to the AI that I want to craft a social media post and a few details about it, and the agent pulls up the skill automatically, drafting the post for me. Lovely. Then there are the self-improving tasks, which is something I have never seen elsewhere. You see, most automation tools I've tried just repeat the same task, but never get any better at it. The self-improving tasks go one level beyond. Each time they run, they make a change, measure the result, and when they run again, they build on what actually worked. For instance, after connecting my Gmail and Google Drive to ChatLLM, I created such a task to help me manage my endless list of emails. Now, the agent scans the incoming emails, labels them by priority, and drafts replies based on my instructions. And the quality of those drafts improves over time. The first week, the replies were generic, but by week 3, they sounded like me. It learned which emails I need to reply instantly and how I phrase things. Before this, I was spending at least 30 minutes every day. Now the agent handles all of it and I just review. And there is this part of ChatLLM that doesn't just chat, but it also builds. My 2 kids were not exactly jumping to do their chores. I tried everything, stickers, chart, but nothing stuck. So I told ChatLLM I wanted a gamified chore system. Points, rewards, a bit of fun. But the issue is that I have no clue about coding. So I just described what I wanted in plain language, and it planned the structure, wrote the code, and even deployed it. Now, my kids check off chores, points tick up, and rewards unlock. Of course, I monitor everything using the parent dashboard, which connects nicely with the rest of the app. And on top of that, I can also directly publish it to iOS and Android stores if I want to. Nice, isn't it? Aside from this app, I also had ChatLLM build a website, or most likely a landing page, where I showcase my YouTube services to potential clients. It was the same process. I described what I wanted, ChatLLM built it, and even hosted it on their servers. As I already showed you, ChatLLM builds images, but besides images, you can have it create videos. To do so, go to the menu and click on Images/Video. Select the model you like, Seedance, Kling, HeyGen, etc. Set the duration and quality, type your prompt and hit run. Wait a little bit and enjoy the video.
He wasn't supposed to hatch today.
Having all of these models in one place without jumping between tools or paying for separate subscriptions makes a real difference. Now, if you want to build a presentation, you can simply ask the AI to create a presentation for you. But the best part is that you get to edit the slides directly, which is super handy although to be honest, I never create presentations anymore. One last feature worth flagging is the supercomputer mode. This is an always-on cloud environment where you can build, host and run apps and AI agents, even when you are completely offline. It's a pro-tier feature geared more towards developers, so I won't dive into it. And that was ChatLLM, one of the best all-in-one AI platforms out there, and it's only gotten better since I first covered it a year ago. So, if you want to stop juggling 10 different subscriptions, it's a $10 a month and the affiliate link is in the description below. Now, since I brought up generating infographics earlier, if you want your infographics to be accurate, valid, and actually help people learn, I've got a whole video on exactly that. Find it somewhere on your screen. Till the next time, see you.